Hey, buddy, it's Invictus. Time now that you can run here the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Saturday, Mosh Pit, and also happy March 1st. Thank you all for all the support, like I said yesterday, and us reaching the like streak goal here as we get ready for it tomorrow. But first off, we got to do today's run, which is going to start off with a very banger meme of the day brought to you by, I'm going to say, Axel CS over on the Invictus subreddit. Top throws after watching the new Judging of Isaac, the Mars video, watching Invictus suffer with the secret rooms, I cooked up this. 99% of Isaac players will quit before they find the secret room. Yep. Like, I was almost there. I was right there, but then obviously, sometimes it's all about just timing the distance, and I was off. Seed day is going to be Romeo Lima, Mike, Tango X-Ray, Victor Golf. Once again, we're starting with Acid Baby. I'm not sure why. We're also starting off with IV Bag. And also really great stats, I gotta say. 1.11 movement speed, 3.25 tears, 4.40 damage. That's really dang good. Did use the IV bag so we can go into and out of the curse room, and we started off with a guppy item, and I'm fine with that. And we're also going to start off by getting teleport meta, which I'm probably going to skip out on, even though I do love teleport. It's just not the right play here. Early on, we want to make sure that we have some way of buying stuff in the shop, assuming that we can afford it. And of course, being able to turn hearts into money is very, very good. On top of that, we can also negate a lot of those, a lot of the early pressure that's put onto you by wanting to go into the curse room, but then being unable to because it takes up a lot of HP. If we get something like the Blooded Penny or just a lot of red hearts in general, we're going to be able to sustain a very good amount of money. And on top of all that, if we end up going for the Polaroid on the first lap go around here, we're going to be able to guarantee that we're in Polaroid invincibility no matter what. Even if we get something like a regeneration ability, or Charm of the Vampire or Placenta or something like that, it's going to regen us. Okay, game. See, it's going to be one of those Saturdays. It's just a spawn a mimic chest right on top of you type of Saturday, huh? The game is warming up for tomorrow. The grand marathon begins. Forcing us to go into alt path, taking all pills. It's gonna be one for the ages, I think. I think this theme week is gonna be very popular. And of course, it's also gonna be the first theme week of 2025. So again, I'm very much looking forward to that. We did have those. Okay. I was going to say, we did have those Fool's Gold rocks inside of the item room. I chose not to do that because I thought for sure that was a super secret room, but turns out I don't know super secret anything. I also always forget what the reverse Hangman card does. Oh yeah, it's Keeper. All right. Well, that's going to be another easy way to boost our economy on the next floor, so... But all in all, an excellent start here, despite the fact that we are going to start off with an orbital here from Blue Famine. We're still going to get a soul heart, which is fine. Money is not going to be an issue, especially with us having the reverse Hangman card, which is going to turn us into the Tainted Keeper for a little bit anyway. And you'll end up killing enemies, and then they give you coins. There we go. And we also get HP as well. So by HP, I mean a little bit of a heart. But yeah, excellent start. We're going to be looking to try to get one of the red hearts to drop here. Then go into the curse room. We know there's going to be a curse room, obviously, because it's going to come down to all eyes being on us. The damage upgrade here with Blood of the Martyr, and trying to get that guppy item. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop I'll pop the Keeper now, because we're about to go into a big room here, and most likely it's going to have a lot of enemies. I hope it's a bunch of flies and stuff. Oh mama, oh baby, it's the perfect scenario here. Look at this. You love to see it. I'm not going to pick these up because I do want to try to get into one more room to see if we can get a little bit more money. Remember, this only lasts 30 seconds. Absolutely awesome use of the reverse Hangman card there. We got so lucky with this room here. Look at this. All right, so we need to get into the shop, obviously, otherwise we can't use our can't use the money that we just made. I doubt we're gonna be able to bomb our way in there. Can't get that, can't get this, can't get those. But man, 6.09 damage here now that we've got Blood of the Martyr. This is just a diabolical start for us. We're even gonna fight Sloth here, which could give us a heart that we can get into the curse room for free with. We see 1/2 red heart, and we got a judgment card. Okay, judgment could lead us to another another possible outlet here for the use of our money. Could get some HP. You know, the coupon ain't bad. Hey, wow, another soul heart too. Good lord, man, what's going on here? I will take the coupon. Let's just go ahead and take the coupon. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buy you, and then I'm not gonna use the coupon to buy the soul heart because we're about to use it for the devil deal, obviously. But really, the choice comes down to: do we use the coupon for judgment? I figured that was gonna happen. Are we gonna stick with the coupon? The coupon gives us a lot of value here in making sure that we don't have to use HP for devil deals, but at the same time, we also can't lock in devil deals because technically speaking, we're not trading HP for the items. So down goes old Dookie. We're gonna get some HP here, which is nice. No. Okay. I'm not going to take Mom's Knife. We literally just got done getting Mom's Knife. I am, however, going to use one of these soul hearts. Go check out what's inside of the curse room. Maybe get lucky and get a second guppy item, or maybe even a third guppy item. Wouldn't that be neat? Saw that bomb coming. From a mile away, I saw that bomb coming. Dude, Isaac looks freaking sick right now with the contract from below eyes plus the super angry meat eyes. The crown of thorns, that looks metal as all heck. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stick with coupon here. The only reason why you would want to stick with coupon is because you're gonna use it to save money, right? Well, the IV bag gives us money to get. So theoretically, if we end up getting a bunch of red hearts on the ground, we're going to be able to get some kind of value out of there regardless. This could be huge here for us. I am going to sacrifice some more HP here. Even though these are soul hearts that we're using, if we end up getting a payout, which it doesn't look like we're going to, you just had to be like this, didn't you, Demon Judgment? That's it. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna take the Hermit card, but this reroll, the restock machine here that we're gonna have from the reverse judgment card is just too valuable here. Very concerning lack of bombs and keys, though. Contract for Below's got to help us make that up. Now, I will say another factor in determining whether or not I was going to take the IV bag versus the coupon was the fact that we just picked up Contract from Below. Contract from Below has a chance to either double our end of room drops or give us nothing. And in this case, I think that it is wise for us because, again, we're going for this sort of mass money adoption plan that we've got here. Going for double drops, going for double hearts, which turns into money thanks to the IV bag. It only made sense that we do that. Instead of the coupon saving us 15 cents or saving us 2 hearts in general, we can instead use those hearts to turn into money, which can buy us better stuff that we can get from the store, and then we'll have enough money to buy soul hearts, which then we don't have to worry about double deal costs anymore because we'll have plenty of HP. Theoretically, anyway, of course. And sometimes it works out the way you want it to, and sometimes it doesn't. That's just Isaac, baby. Definitely want to separate those bombs there because one will inevitably bounce the other one right towards us. All right, so it's two good directions we've gone so far. We still have no bombs, no keys. Thank you. Yeah, we can get into the curse room here, but I'm a little apprehensive to go down to 1 HP for now. Let's hold off because we can bomb our way into the curse room for free, but I'd rather use the IV bag, knowing that we can save the bomb for the super secret room and possibly a tinted rock or something like that. We just need to get the hearts on the ground here. Lots of pills dropping. Of course, we're not going to be taking those. Get 2 judgments. I was trying to get a little bit of cheeky damage there with Ball of Bandages. Didn't quite work out that way. Samson's Lock. You know, Samson's Lock is there. You get a damage upgrade sometimes, but most of the time it's largely forgettable. Yeah, we really could use some keys here, game. I don't care about blowing up this judgment. We have 2 other judgments that we can go through. You get a soul heart, a much needed soul heart of that. But it doesn't look like the game's going to play along and give us the key, so that's going to cause us some issues here. Okay, we got 1 key. We absolutely have to go into the shop first. Reason why we're going to the shop first instead of the item room is because we need to be able to buy stuff with this money that we're getting, and there's more likely than not we're going to be able to buy a key in here as well, which is obviously the case. So now we can unlock the item room, and we get Serpent's Kiss, which is an excellent item. So I'm down for that. Now we can, with the extra bombs that we have, we can now go into the curse room for free. I was kind of hoping there was going to be I was hoping there was going to be another like nickel or something. But we can actually save this. We can save this. The soul heart. We get goat head as well. So all right, we're guaranteed double deals now. Good. Only problem now is that obviously it's not guaranteed to be a double deal because we still technically have not taken one. But we're going to need to take a double deal here just because we want to finish off getting Guppy, and then we don't care about the angel deals. We just have to get duality, of course. Or Eucharist. Eucharist could show up. It's not going to, but it could. Two Yaves here, and we get a cardio penny, which is fine. Cardio coin is going to allow us to use this restock machine in our double deal. And when we're hunting for a specific set of items like a Guppy transformation, this restock plus money is going to be should be enough. Super Secret Room might be here. If it's not there, it could also be here or over there. It's in this room, yeah. Actually, it couldn't have been over there because we already conjoined it to another room. Get a Fool card. Holy Crown is great, but it's not really what we're looking for right now. I mean, we can take it because again, Samson's Lock is largely forgettable. The best policy here for Bombino, for people who struggle fighting him, is just to make him do the little side hook jab things here, then back away for the fissures. You don't want him charging the rocks, charging like the walls and stuff, because you will get hit by the fissures. Synth oil. Unfortunately, we did get an angel deal. But I think I'm still going to use the judgment card anyway. Just confirms that Uriel is actually more annoying and more dangerous than Gabriel. I might be looking at this being like, whoa, 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 wait a second. Hold on here, Sinvicta. What are you doing? Well, Cletus, there's a reason why I'm not rolling those yet. It's because I do also kind of want to pay out from one of the judgments in there as well. That gives us 3 item pedestals to re-roll. We're gonna go back in here. This is kind of playing it a little bit greedily because obviously we're going to be limited on our money now at this point. But we still have the IV bag, and I'm hoping that we just get a quick payout here. Go grab the other judgment, get another quick payout. If we get HP, you know, we can use one of those for healing. Yeah, we definitely don't want restock. Although restock with the IV bag is okay. If you have, especially if you have Steam sale, which we don't. But I mean, super greedy here. This would be an all-timer though if this works out the way I want it to.
Judgment.
Didn't quite get there, but we did get a strength card though.
Strength.
Okay, we got an HP upgrade. So the HP upgrade significant now because if we end up running out of HP, if we run out of money, we could theoretically use that HP container to heal us and then use the IV bag to generate more money. So the only limiting factor now is just the amount of money that we have to reroll. I'm not going to take the IV bag. I'm going to let it ride. Or not the IV bag, the HP. I'm going to let it ride here to see what we can get. Okay. We could go Genesis if we really wanted to, but I think this is a unique opportunity for us to get even more ahead here. Yeah, Crown of Light, absolutely. Okay, so we still have 3 item pedestals left. The Crown of Light's going to double our damage. Still need more money though. I'm going to ding the donation machine here. This is absolutely useful. We got 6 cents, y'all. 6 cents. You know, all that hard work you put into loading up your donation machines, you know, trying to help out your future self, and then you bomb the donation machine and you get 6 cents. It's just an insult. We get Godhead here. I'm going to use the Book of Revelations to give us an extra soul heart that we can generate some money off of. Well, there's duality. And we're going to come away with Nun's Habit and Uncle Holy Water. Yeah, I like that play a lot. We've gotten way stronger. Now all we got to do is just we just got to heal up, and then Crown of Light will be active. So excellent plays all around. I'm very satisfied with how this floor turned out, and we'll take Holy Crown as well. We still have a Joker card in case we need to get out of a challenge room, and man, big time plays. So once we get full health, whether by way of us healing or simply just getting rid of these heart containers, Crown of Light will be active, and then Godhead will really start shredding everything. And I mean everything. We could have taken duality. I just still holding out hope that we get a Guppy item. Game tried to murder me. The troll bomb there. Okay, you see contract from below still procking away here. Burn penny is not what we want, and neither is a greed fight. Get it, Steam sale. So us passing up restock, it may have a little bit of a consequence, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. We might as well go fight the boss since we're already here. It doesn't matter because we have goat head, so it doesn't matter if we fight the boss now or fight the boss later. Get blood clot. And Lusty Blood, that's going to activate Dark Prince's Crown. Or not Dark Prince's Crown, Crown of Light. And we're also going to be doing an absolute ton of damage now. Now, the only consequence to us not having or taking Lusty Blood here is the fact that now we have no red hearts to feed ourselves money with IV bag. But I think that it's easy. I think it's fair to say that we've already gotten the value that we wanted out of the IV bag, you know. We could also just go into this boss trap room by using the IV bag and getting rid of our soul hearts. I'm not going to do that because I think it's unnecessary, but... And that would be another full clear here for the maps. Gotta love it. You know how it be. The damage of the Godhead aura. Even before we end up having Lusty Blood fully maxed out and kicked in, it's just doing so much more damage. So obviously we're not going to make boss rush here, but it was worth it. On that last floor, it was absolutely worth it. Stem cell, no thank you. I don't care about these 2 cents here. We don't have enough to pay for anything anyway. No, I'm gonna stick with Crown of Light. We might be able to get some use out of that when we go to the cathedral. Or Shoal, depending on which way we end up going. Love to get some more movement speed. Tears rate is also something I want, and shot speed, but what an excellent start here. We're starting off March hot. Left hand. I do like left hand more right now because we're hunting for guppy items. And soul hearts too would be nice. A couple of easy cents here. I like, for some reason, I don't know why, I like bombing the top cluster in that room of skulls there. You get four hits for 1 bomb. It's usually kind of worth it, especially if it ends up giving you a soul heart. I really hope they're gonna hit that tinted rock. Be an excellent run for scapular. Got plenty of keys. We might as well go check what this is. And actually, I'm gonna extinguish this mega troll bomb here because, yeah, I could tell that was a quick wick. There's usually a tinted rock in that last room too. Let me go back and look. They like to hide it behind one of the rocks. Nope, not there this time. I mean, you know it, you love it. Head of Krampus. I think I'm gonna stick with the IV bag, but we get 9 lives. We totally skipped out of having to do that, challenge room, but then immediately got thrown into a Krampus fight, of course. And we're just gonna get quad shot, which is gonna be even more damage, thanks to the Godhead aura. Oh man. And yeah, there's Guppy. Went from 0 to 100 real fast on this run, and that's exactly the reason why I wanted to get the left hand. Now we don't really have to have the left hand anymore, to be honest. You go back and get the Holy Crown. I think it's a good idea. Wow. Yeah, we're just making all the big time plays in this run. You can also get out of the curse room for free now. Because we can fly in one way and then we can just IV bag out the other way. That was a nickel, so not gonna pass that one up. I just decided to come check this out. There might be the super secret room over here. Now you saw that we don't have Crown of Light active. It's again because we're not full health technically. But if we go pick up this red heart right meow, then we are going to be full health after we get this one right meow. There we go. 1642 damage. Plus having the guppy flies and the Godhead aura is just insane. What's even more insane is that this didn't hit the boss rush, but we did do a lot of back and forth, and so I'll give you some bombs here. What card this is? Full charge, an Emperor card. Man, everything is just looking so great, and we get a Chaos card. Problem is that we've already got our card here. We got our ace in the hole. Super secret room's got to be over here. Yep. One last hurrah before we end up going for all alt path and all pills taken week starting tomorrow. I'm going to take Mr. Dolly. We already know this is a good Krampus fight because we've already been in there. So, man, truly excellent run. Again, same deal. We're just going to fly in, see what's in here, and then just fly out without incurring any penalty on our soul heart. Now, we took damage here. That's one aspect of Crown of Light that I have not talked about yet, was the fact that if you do take damage, you will lose Crown of Light for the rest of that room. Now, obviously, we don't have Crown of Light active right now because we use the IV bag to get out of the curse room, but that's neither here nor there. Tenant Skull was there, but obviously you've already missed boss rush. So even if I wanted to go into boss rush, the only thing getting us in there is going to be Mega Bean or Mama Mega, which we don't have. We'll happily take another Tears upgrade here. Quad shot obviously killed our fire rate, but this is going to help us out tremendously, especially if we can get those sweet razor procs. Soul of Isaac is going to give us a reroll pedestal. It just gives us one item that flashes back and forth. Nothing major, but we can at least use it in the shop. As you're seeing here, we've got tuned up twice now in a row because of our movement speed being pretty low, and that's the way to do it. E.H. Dizzle.
Range.
Wow, man. It's actually bonkers how nice everything has come together on this run. Like, insanely synergistic with everything that we've gotten so far. Now pills are dropping like hotcakes, which is not something you usually see after you take PhD. Be super lazy here. Get a Tears up. Man, oh man, I cannot believe how well this run came together. It's so fast, you know. Like we were hunting for Guppy on one fleeting thought, and the next thing you know, we're not only are we Guppy, we got freaking Godhead. And then we get PhD out of all things. Shoot, we're looking good, except for that devil deal. like, yeah, we've got the ability to do all those demon judgments, but I look at the triple demon judgment room as a devil deal anyway, as a big slap to the face. One that I won't tolerate, game. All right, let's go try this way here. So we've been in every other direction that we could possibly go. Absolutely take a double Eternal Heart payout thanks to Contract from Below, which really has been the unsung hero again. Telepills. I don't really want to use telepills because we already know where we're kind of going here at this point. And I also don't want to have to come back and look for my Emperor card. Good. Yeah, we get a game. Yeah, you have one that makes you small pills. I got it. Gotcha. Comprende. I acknowledge it. Now that I've acknowledged it, you can stop dropping those and give us some movement speed ups or maybe some tears ups. Super Greed. I don't know why that looks so funny to me. He took one step down and immediately evaporated. His damage is getting quite nutty. Oh my gosh. We can take Whore Babylon and also Incubus. It's just going to give us even more damage. The range up. Why not?
Range up.
I don't know why. Today I had my first ever pastrami sandwich. Now I know that's a weird thing to bring up. But look, we've already won this run, so it's story time. So, you know, I've watched Good Mythical Morning off and on for many years. Sometimes I like their content, sometimes I don't. In the last, I would say probably like 5 or 6 years, they really Good Mythical Morning feels more scripted. It's almost like a sketch show. At least that's how the feeling is sometimes. Yeah, we go fight Old Hushy. Whatever, game. So anyway, but I do like watching all their older content and stuff. And there was one where they have these taste tests and people talk about like their favorite foods, and then Rhett and Link try to find out which restaurant which one was the one that so and so liked. And there was one that they did a couple years ago for, I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been Josh that they were doing it for. And one of the items that they were trying to figure out was a pastrami sandwich. And I was looking at that while I was laying down in bed, and I was like, man, I've never had a pastrami sandwich. And at the time, I couldn't even recall what if I had even had pastrami. I know I had at one point, but I didn't remember what it tasted like. Well, after watching that video, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try a pastrami sandwich today. I don't know from where, and I don't know how, but I'm going to. So lunchtime today, I actually said screw it, and ordered a hot pastrami sandwich. And I wasn't exactly sure like how to order it, because there was no real details on what's the type of sandwich that Rhett and Link tried in that episode. But I did a little bit of research, and I asked some sandwich aficionados. And they all told me, I basically got the same answer from them. They all told me that what you want for a pastrami sandwich, a traditional one, is going to be a pastrami sandwich on, generally speaking, rye bread, And I'm not a big fan of rye, but I'm going with what I'm told. So you want to go with rye, and then you gotta get some kind of cheese with it. So I opted for Swiss because that's the one that most people seem to recommend. And then for condiment, it was just straight up just yellow mustard. And I'm all about that, man. The older I get, the more I really, really dig mustard on stuff, especially sandwiches. Like I can't have a sandwich that doesn't have mustard on it. So anyway, I ordered it, and it got here, and the first bite that I took, I was like, holy, that is good. That was insanely good. I was very impressed. The mustard like perfectly complements what the pastrami flavor is, and then the rye bread just kind of this rye bread, I got it from Jason's Deli, by the way. The rye bread that they use was not the traditional rye bread. This was like marbled rye bread or whatever, so it's a lot softer than what I remember rye bread being. But the Swiss cheese is an absolute must. Like that Swiss cheese was incredible. So today is the first day. Mark it on your calendars. This is the first time I've ever had a pastrami sandwich. I know it's not that much of a milestone, but like, you know, I tried something new. I was very impressed. I really think we need, don't really need dark matter. I guess the moral of the story today is go try something new. Go try a new food you've never tried before. You might be pleasantly surprised. Would I order it again? Yeah, absolutely, I would. I will say that there were a couple of strips of pastrami that I wasn't too huge of a fan of. It had like some gristle. Yeah, we do victory lap. I can see we're going to fly through this victory lap. 3 Kilo Tango Sierra, 4 Yankee Delta 9. I feel like we haven't done a victory lap in a bit, so. Ooh. Revelations. We're going to get Bookworm here. I will say that there were a couple of bites that I had to like, I'm not a huge fan of that. Maybe it's just a texture thing, but I generally speaking don't like gristle, you know? Like gristle is just as soon as I bite down, I hit some gristle and some meat. I'm out. For that bite, I mean, it doesn't ruin the experience. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try to eat this. But what I will say is that the pastrami that Jason's Deli has in particular is very, very good. It was super rich, kind of fatty. It had that really nice beef flavor to it. Man, I was impressed. Like I honestly thought, this is just me being 100% honest, I thought that I was not going to like it, because my line of thinking was like, well, there's got to be a reason why I haven't tried it yet. I must have tried it at some point when I was like little or something like that, and just never, and it didn't catch on. So clearly there was some kind of block there. But no, I think the real story is that I don't think I've ever had a chance to try a pastrami sandwich, because every single time I would have probably ordered like tuna or something like that, like a sandwich that I'm kind of familiar with. So now it's up to the mosh pit to tell me, all you sandwich aficionados out there, now it's your turn to tell me what is the best type of pastrami that I need to be going for, like which chain restaurant serves the best pastrami sandwich, because now I'm all for it. Like I just talking about it, like I kind of want another one right now. I'm getting pretty hungry. We go growth hormones here, even though we could use some tears. Look, damage is damage. We're going to be just smoking everything here with the double damage buff that we have from Crown of Light. Now I need to get the inside track. Now that I know that pastrami sandwiches are actually fantastic. Should I try a different bread? Should I try a different cheese, different mustard? I will say that I'm not a big fan of like Dijon mustard. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Dijon mustard. I don't like spicy mustard. I don't like honey mustard or anything like that. I simply just like having the just regular old French's yellow mustard. That's good enough for me. I mean, use that key, but don't think it really matters though.
One makes you small.
We don't need double PhD. The only way we would take PhD here is if we were desperate to find another pill. But we're not. It was, I don't know, it's a weird thing to feel good about. It really is. Like, you know, those of you who've watched me for a while, you know that my tastes don't change. They don't vary very often. Once I like something, I like something. And that's just the way it is. Like, that's just how I get things, you know. But also, for those of you who've known me and seen me for a while, you also know that I am open to changing my opinion on stuff. I mean, the same goes for items as well as food. And it was kind of a neat feeling, like a weird sense of accomplishment to say, you know what, I decided to try something new today, and I'm very happy with it. That's really the moral of today, is to try something new. Don't be afraid to try something new. Speaking strictly of food, but I mean, I guess in any walk of life too, if you want to just try something new. Get a feel for it. You know, maybe you'll find your new favorite thing. Who knows? I would say the weakest part of the sandwich was definitely the gristle that was involved. Oh my god. Well, we get our restock. And, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a death certificate. We're going to start off with rock bottom. Double death certificate, dude. I mean, it is just incredible. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm going to go Sacred Heart, and you would be incorrect. There's one other item that gives us even more of a benefit immediately following the acquisition of rock bottom. I just gotta find it. I don't think we've seen it yet. We have. There she is. Star of Bethlehem. So rock bottom is going to make it to where we don't have to worry about our stats going down. I get Zodiac because why not? And I think Zodiac immediately gave us Libra. And this is before we've even stepped foot into the Star of Bethlehem aura, which is nowhere to be found right now. I mean, wow. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take Abyss, and we're just gonna. Wow. There's our benefit right there. So I can't really see anything. But that's okay. I have no idea what hit me in that room. But March, starting off really, really, really hot here, and on top of that, man, oh man. Talk about your last hurrah before we dive into the alt path abyss. No pun intended. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take remote detonator. Then what we can do is we can buy that, and then we can abyss that for a bomb fly, a little tiny bomb fly. Not that I think that Abyss is ever going to be able to do anything, because we're just going to immediately just own the entire room with this Godhead aura. Yeah. It's going to Abyss both of those, and we get, oh my goodness. Get Athame. Yeah, I mean, we might as well take Death's List. We're cooking, to say the least. Bro.
Soul of Samson.
I thought that we were going to get a thought we were getting a stat up from that, but apparently not. Also, Soul of Samson is just amazing. This. I took the puberty pills because I wanted the HP up. Mom's pearls. Was that must have been Freezer Baby, I guess? We got an Ice Cube Locust, so something ice related. I mean, technically, I guess it could have been Uranus, but you don't really see that in an item room that much. Mapping would have been nice, but we have Star of Bethlehem. That's almost good enough. Nope. Nice balls of steel pill here. I mean, we could take everything, but oh, we only got that. I thought Abyss was gonna take everything. Apparently not. We could use the moon car. Okay.
I found range.
I'll say we could use the moon car to get out of the boss rush, but turns out we didn't need to.
Balls of steel, wheel of fortune.
I thought for sure that Abyss was going to take all of those items in there, but I was wrong. And I will now go see, and we get Brimstone and Guppy's Tail. Sure, why not? I would say that Brimstone kind of ruins the fun with Godhead, but obviously the tears rate here is just going to be superior to anything else that you could ever find on Brimstone other than soy milk, of course. That is all thanks to Rock Bottom. And the big tears upgrade that we got from Star of Bethlehem. Whew. There's a dead Mama Gertie. I don't think this really matters. Go for Spun here. Take Pentagram. Might as well take Empty Vessel. This is going to guarantee that we stay on the Crown of Light upgrade. But I mean, it's going to be like that anyway because obviously we've got Rock Bottom, so we're never going to lose that huge damage up that we got. Oh, it's Chubb. She ain't got no butt. She ain't got no anything now. Yeah, there's just no wind up time. I could just do this. Yeah, we can just do this and be totally fine. Lieutenant Rockrat Meow. I love that we're still gaining damage every time we go into the Star of Bethlehem aura. We could take Money Equals Power, I guess. Well, head on up. We're just kind of taking the first little cue on where to go, thanks to Star of Bethlehem, and kind of winging it. But as you can tell, I don't know what just hit me there. Oh, it was the bomb fly. That's what it was. Oh yeah, no, it was a bomb rock because we have we've got the dang adult transformation. I forgot about that. I mean, I'll take another damage upgrade. Ain't gonna poo-poo that. More HP upgrades here are totally fine with me. Just kind of brim snapping here as we finish off this run. What a fantastic start for March here. Oh God. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit crazy to watch here, but that's okay. Quints, why not? So thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below, and let me know if you're totally amped and ready for all Alt Path week and all pills taken week starting tomorrow. And again, one final time, thank you to everyone who made it possible. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, hope you have a great start to March like we did here on this run. Remember, if you are new here and you have not subscribed already and you enjoy my daily Isaac content, then make sure you subscribe down below and leave a comment. It's the best way to support my channel. And thank you for those of you who do it each and every day. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to pages of mine like Picatons. I'm gonna say Picatons. Sam Vry 2077 and Carlos Ibanez. If you want to have your name read at the end of my Isaac episode, check my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Invicta. Pretty sure it's Picatons. I'm gonna go with Picatons. Yeah.